Hi everybody, welcome back to my TED Talk. I am Shay Breon Howard, aka Shay Breon the Advocate, and we are on this series of hospital horror stories and my PTSD and how it happened over time. These are the main, stories, the main issues that I feel had a pivotal mark on my mental health. Again, I don't think that mental health is discussed not nearly enough when it comes to sickle cell and sickle cell patients. So for me to do this, I'm definitely, getting a form of therapy, but also understanding that, holding myself accountable to what it is that needs to happen in the future for me to heal from these things, for me to get past it. Now, I don't go into every hospital scenario carrying this, to an extent. I'm very cautious, but I'm also not having any attitudes or anything towards people who didn't do wrong to me, basically. Alright, so moving right along. Last video I talked about my childhood traumatic experience where I had to stop my medications, that my treatment for my sickle cell, that eventually did more damage than good, but it also, at the time, the doctors didn't want to stop it, so they called CPS on my grandmother because she wanted to actually listen to me, the patient. But okay, we talked about that. So now we're getting right along to part 2 of this series, and that would be me as a young adult and the traumatic experience that I had. I had a couple. One in particular that sticks out a lot is one Thanksgiving. I think I was like 20, 21, maybe 22 at the time, somewhere in that range. This hospitalization was one of the worst ones for me mentally, just because it was so serious. They couldn't get an IV. They had to have a doctor put one in my neck because I was just so sick. I had, again, another time, I had acute chest. I didn't have it often in my life. I think this might have actually been the second time I had acute chest in my life. And I was very sick. And I remember being